What about now? Hey, can you hear me over there? I think I fixed it on. I can hear myself on this. Hold on. Oh, my screen is not working and it's making me mad.
What about now?
There we go. Okay, so because you guys missed all that, the echo will go away in just a second. It's my, I thought I hit. Am I still echoing? Am I echoing to you guys? Okay, so it's just me. So I don't understand why it's echoing in my ear. That's good. I'm glad you guys can't hear the echo. I think I have all of my sound figured out. So I'm on Facebook and I can't figure out how to get the pop-up box in my chat. It's not like I have my multi-chat thing, and I have literally Twitch, TikTok, like all of it. I gotta figure out why I am echoing. I did not have this problem last night. Do I have the stream? Oh, I had the stream opened up. Okay, got it. I got that fixed. Oh my gosh, guys, this is... I had the stream open a couple times. Okay, echo gone. I feel better. Let me close this out. I'm hoping I don't have any lag because I now have to open part of the stream on Facebook to be able to see the chat. So we'll see how that goes. I don't really expect too much to be going on over there. Anyway, happy Friday. Thank you for letting me know I didn't have audio over there. I hope everybody can hear me everywhere now. The echo is out of my ear. I have my drink almost gone and my water. Actually, I didn't say it yet. My drink almost gone and my water. I am ready to play some Fortnite. We are live on TikTok, on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook right now. Thank you for checking out all the streams. Can you hear me on all of them? I really appreciate that. It's awesome. That's the hardest part about starting out when you don't have like a huge audience is you pull the streams up on your phone, but you still spend the first few minutes like, well, I'm not a pro. It's been a hot mess. I even attempted to go early, live like 5 minutes early to make sure everything went through. It's a hot mess. So we'll see. I don't know. I have some plans to play some Fortnite tonight. Of course, that's really what I do on stream. I am going to do a wheel later on. I'm gonna do my Wheel of Chaos where we kind of spice some things up on like where I land and what I do and just kind of make the game a little bit more fun. So let's just jump in. We can chit chat while we are playing. So let's just jump in to some gameplay. When I streamed before, well, I kind of quit streaming on Facebook because I don't really have my presence over there. I could not stream to my game page. I could only stream to my private page. I didn't want to do that. So I quit streaming, but I was using, what was I using? There was a website that I was using and I don't know, it was smoother transition, but it took up too much of my computer. Like my computer was pushing out to there and then pushing it out, and I just felt like it made me lag. So I didn't want to do that. I also realized my overlays were too much, so I did take a lot of them off because when I was going back and watching the stream and clipping and getting clips, there was just too much going on, especially over on TikTok. So I took care of that, hopefully. Still trying to add some flair, so hopefully I did do some redecorating. I moved my heat press out of the way. Got some lights. I got some more curtains. I ordered some blackout curtains. Webcam is still a little on the blurry side. I cannot get it. My webcam should be here Monday, so hopefully this is the last stream with this webcam. The webcam is not a horrible webcam, so I'm not really sure what's going on with it. It's a Logitech, whatever they call it. But it's still you know, starting. So I don't know if anybody has ever watched Hide Eyes. But I got the same camera he has. I watch his stream. I don't watch him all the time, but I used to. And one day I was just like, dude, what camera do you have? Because your quality is awesome. And he told me, and so wasn't super expensive. So we're gonna try her out and see. Hopefully I have the same success rate. So I had meant to put something on my chat. I also, which I don't know if I'll see them all. I gotta pull up my Twitch chat. I also chilled out some of my automatic timer messages. They were driving me crazy. So yeah, and I know that I'll make changes and make changes and make changes. As time goes on, that's just the name of the game. Let's kill this spot. Until you kind of find your own little niche that works. I totally forgot to feed my dog before I went live. I kept telling myself I was gonna do it, and then I never did. There used to be a chest here for sprites, and I don't know where it went. And why it quit spawning. So, how was everybody's week? Everybody glad it's Friday? No build. I do not do builds. I have tried. My mind cannot comprehend fighting for survival and trying to build. You're such a bot. My son talks me into playing every now and then on build. And I do a little bit of like competitive. Like I will play some like on the, what is that? Compete tab on, I do a little bit of that, and those are build. So I usually just don't build. What about you? Do you do builds? How far away is that? I don't know. Let's just do it. I played 2 or 3 rounds while I was working on my stream setup to, I don't want to go walking in. Let's just go here and you hit the, and solos was pretty chaotic. So I'm hoping that it doesn't just totally do me in tonight. I may have to force myself to jump into some squads or something. Oh, I got a peanut. I already have him, but I didn't really know what he did. I really like playing squads. I do not have it set up where I can have you guys hear the chat or hear them when I play. Okay, so somebody got that one. Not that I necessarily like talking to others. You're jumping around. Like, where's he gonna be next? Where is he gonna be next? Well, I don't know if I want to keep these keys. Where do I have that one? Oh man, you guys are killing me with this. I like how this makes noises. I always find the rare ones that I have, so I guess technically they're not rare, but... Okay, so... Did the vault get taken too? Looks like I'm carrying these keys for nothing. That's what, yeah, I do the same thing. And then I also, like, I'll try to play, because my ADHD can't do one thing. I will try and, like, play a game while I'm working on things, and then before I know it, I'm AFK. But yeah, that's what I did as I had to do some changes to my stream overlays and stuff, because I had too much going on. What do you play? If you don't play Fortnite, what do you play? I have been looking. My son really wants me to get into some other games. And so we kind of talked about doing a variety night where we play different games, like maybe like once a week or whatever. Warzone. I have not really been much. I've never really gotten that much. If I remember right, Warzone, I think that is where the point of view when you're playing is different than what Fortnite is, and I get motion sickness. I believe that's why I quit. Because I think I tried Warzone. I think I have Warzone. Arc Raiders was kind of the same way. What else was there? He kind of wants to play some silly Stumble Guys. Ooh, I might have to look into that, because he's wanting to play some silly games. I mean, he's also a Minecrafter. I can't get into that game at all. But hopefully this was worth it. Nope. Yep. No medkits. Lovely. Got to find me a medkit. Okay, he talked about Fall Guys, or yeah, Fall Guys. Sorry, I got to mix up my head all of a sudden. As well was one maybe we might try. I know that some other streamers we watched played RV There Yet. Was like some fun, was kind of cute to watch. No. Oh, actually, yeah. Why should you just smile? That's what I need. I tell you, I can get pretty stressed out on Facebook, on Fortnite. I can get pretty... Hello, thanks for the joins over on TikTok. How are you guys tonight? My son, he's a gamer just like me, but he really struggles. Like, he'll be like, hey, mom, I'll play Fortnite. Sure, so we'll sit down and play Fortnite. And then, like, 2 games in, okay, I'm done. And before I know it, he's outside, or he plays the piano and stuff a lot, too, and he's out doing something else. So some of those fun little games that make you smile and kind of are different, I think he would really enjoy. I guess I could have used my key here. Oh, it's been opened. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. I feel like we're kind of back. I literally have only seen 2 bots this whole game. There's only 13 people left. Which means that I'm gonna top a hill and there's gonna be like some real players that just light me up. Ooh, there's a chest. Nope. What's everybody's plans for the weekend? Hey Sosa, how are you? Thanks for joining over on the Tiki Talk. I know I gotta get some music playing. I just realized that was not playing. 10 people. Really? Wonder what they got. Ooh. Go over here and get my little thing. Okay. I didn't know he made noises. That really scared me. Didn't know that the Peanut Man made noises. Yes, we are campers, and we have not went camping yet. And I have the itch so bad. We don't go to the pool necessarily too much, although if I had one, I'd be in it. But we go to the lake a lot. Yeah, we've been out of school since like May 24th-ish. They're in summer school though. Well, my kid isn't going, but the kids are in summer school. My kid went to band camp the first couple weeks of summer school. Is it warm there? I feel like our summer has been pretty cool so far. I mean, we're like in the 80s and 90s, and the pools are open here most days if it ever stops raining. I see you. Okay, so the guy. Bottoms up, bottoms up. I see him over there. Curious where next storm's gonna go. Hey, Dad, daughter, thank you for joining. Glad you're seeing my post out there. How are you tonight? So somebody rifted. Somebody's in that building. Yes, our first camping trip, I have a pop-up camper as well. I got it last year. Our first trip this year is going to be 4th of July weekend. And I was just telling my sister goes with me, that we need to get out to it and get it cleaned up. And get it ready for the season. I really had plans of having it stored somewhere seasonally so that I could not have to move it every time, because I can pull it, don't get me wrong. With my truck and stuff. However, I don't like to do it. And so having it set up somewhere complete all the time would be a lot less stress on me. Yeah, we have to store through the winter here too. I did not have to winterize it this year. I was able to put it in a storage unit that was temperature controlled, and so I didn't have to actually winterize it, but I did have to put it up. It is. So I have a Nissan Frontier truck, 4-wheel drive, and it pulls it. However, and mine is a high wall pop-up camper, and it has like the deck, like a little trailer part on the front for like four-wheelers and stuff like that, like a little toy hauler area on the front of it. So mine's a little bit longer, and so I have been going to get trailer brakes on my truck to help with that. That's the only thing that it is pretty easy to pull, otherwise I wouldn't be able to pull it. And that's why I went with a pop-up, is I did end up buying bigger than I wanted to buy, but that's the way it works, right? Apparently we're just gonna play the hiding game here. I really want his loot. I lost that. I'm dead, guys. I knew it. I knew it. My truck is definitely big enough to pull it. I have no problems pulling it. It's the brake situation that gets me a little on edge. And especially like the lake area where we go, like where I go to now is not super hilly, but if we wanted to take it on anywhere else, there's a lot of hills. So my goal last summer was to find some place to be able to put it Like there's a couple like campgrounds around that we have friends that go to and just leave it there all season. That was my goal, was to get a smaller one. Because it's just me and my son, and then my sister and her daughter go. But I bought it, so it's just me and my son. So I don't need the size that I have. I'm not going to be pulling any like four-wheelers or anything with it, but I will say the trailer on the front is nice. To put like bicycles on and firewood, and so we have some totes up there with all of my. We're big floaters. We go to the river a lot, and so like all of our river gear, floating gear, like all that stuff, we have all this in totes on the front of it. Canopies, like all that is in like, I have it like locked in on the front trailer, so that is nice. And I did the high wall camper so that way I wouldn't have to like put the sink down. It has a bathroom in it. Not that we really use the bathroom, but it has a bathroom in it. It's super nice. It's my ex-husband and I had one years ago, like when the kids were little, that are grown now, and we really enjoyed it. And so when I divorced my second time, I was like, I want to camp. I could never get my last husband to camp, and I have an 11-year-old boy, and we want to camp. And so we tent camped for two years, and then last summer I made a jump and got me a little camper, and I don't regret it. It is, I mean, it is some work for us to put up the pop-up. We're getting there and stuff, but we have so much fun with it. What is your, like, I know over here, because like I'm Midwest Missouri, and so camping season for us is like my dog. I'm gonna have to go out and see what's going on with him. He's barking and it's driving me crazy. We camp from like May to September comfortably. I will say like the water is not warm in May. Floating is really cold in May. We sometimes can get some camps in October, but it's starting to get cold. Like, do you have that same time frame of time you're able to camp over there? Like, does the weather kind of align the seasons? I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with my dog. Hold on a second. It's gonna drive me crazy. Okay, sorry about that. My dog was barking at somebody, and he's not one to just like bark at everything. So I'm like, I kind of ate one to make sure there wasn't kids back there, because he is not. I have a black lab. He's still a puppy. He's not super friendly, so I always worry about the neighbor kids going in my backyard, and it not being fun. Okay, let's see if we can pull this up here. You know what? I need to figure out. I don't have my Twitch chat up the way that I normally do. So I'm not seeing. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think that's just YouTube chat. I was gonna pull up my wheel here and let's see what was going on with it. But my DHD has seen something shiny, and I'm not seeing it the way that I was seeing it, and it's bugging me. Have any idea what this is? I think it's YouTube, but I don't need a YouTube chat. I have a YouTube chat. I was looking for my, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on. Okay, so let's pull this here. Let's open the wheel there. Let's open the wheel so TikTok can see it as well. Okay, so I kind of have it. So my goal, I'm going to start using this for like goals over on TikTok, redemptions over on Twitch. Not really figured out how to get it in the other two platforms just yet. Also thought about doing it for like, if we win, just having it for different things. And I'm going to eventually change all the things that are on it. Like I realize I don't like something. Thanks for the lurk. Yes, work on that stuff. Get it worked up. It's really important. Very time consuming, but very important. And so I figured tonight I would just introduce it to you guys, and then you guys would kind of start knowing what it was. So let's just spin it and see what it says. Of course, it says that says chat chooses land. You want to pick a landing spot. You don't play Fortnite, so you may not know where all the landing spots are. So I gotta change it. Okay, we'll do a hot drop. We will do a hot drop. So that's the wheel. I have a lot of things planned for it in the future to use. Let's see, I can't see if we're... Can't see if things are being... modded on there or not. Why is it not letting me... Why is it doing this to me? See, I've got to get my Twitch chat back. I got to figure out why and what happened. Well, I thought I was logged in. What do you mean I gotta be logged in for that? All right, we're trying to get my Twitch chat up like it was. So I can mod. I can't mod from the multi-stream chat, and it's bothered me. It's really, really bothering me. Why is it not connecting? I don't understand what is going on. Guys, what is going on? I don't know what we're listening to. It's registering something's open. Something with my stream elements. Something with stream elements. No time, run away. Don't know. I may just have to deal with it tonight. No, I have that. I still don't think I could mod from here. Come Friday night. I don't know why. There's something going on with my Streamlabs. Dang it. Man. I'm living. Working man. Neighbor kids must be out. I don't know if you guys can hear him barking or not. Don't know if you can. That's an overlay. I don't want the overlay. Alright, guys. I'm gonna not be able to figure it out while I'm on stream. You can see that. I can see that. I knew you were a pickup, man. What have I done now? So I used ChatGPT on a lot of things. I know that there's just this whole negative talk about AI, but I use it a lot. It's really saving me, and I'm a designer. I used to have a t-shirt business and do a lot of things. So I have a little bit of designing in me. I just don't have the time to do it all on my own. It took a lot of tweaking on AI to get what I wanted. I am going to just open Twitch. I need to be a mod. Okay. Okay. I don't understand. Can I pop that out? Minimize this. Put this back. Ooh, somebody's done fireworks. Get my TikTok chat back, wherever the heck it went. Okay. And then I just did that so I can mod. All right, guys, I think we're getting somewhere. I think we are getting somewhere. Great, now that we're... Okay. Hope y'all can see me. I hope I didn't change anything up. Oh, and I clicked off of that, so where'd it go? I will say, you know, there's also like using ChatGPT. I was able to like ask how to do things, like my scene transition going from one to the other. That was challenging. That took me a while to get my image in there and make it not be too long and not make it be too short. So, you know, just play with it. YouTube videos. I remember last time I did a lot of YouTube videos. I really want to turn my fan on, but I know you guys are going to hear it. Some water. I've been thinking about getting back into some shirts, my shirts making. I would really love to, I don't really know how I'd want to do it necessarily, but be able to design merch and sell merch and make merch for other streamers and other content creators. I obviously would not want to do it for like the big time ones where they're ordering, you know, hundreds and hundreds, you know, at a time, but definitely, you know, some small ones, small creators. I just don't know how really to network that. I can do it one of two ways. I am fully set up to make them myself, like t-shirts and things like that. But also, you know, there's also third-party programs that will, all I do is design it and set it up and set the ordering up, and then somebody else makes it. So I don't know. I am just trying to get into my groove of streaming. But if I ever was able to go full-time streaming, content creating, it would help supplement income as well. I heard somebody. Scared. He seemed like he was a little too intense. I missed. Let's just miss every single shot. have? Yeah, the fire one. That was crappy gameplay, by the way. Can't believe I missed every shot. I really haven't decided what weapons I like yet. I really haven't decided. I wish I could figure out this one stinking little fly that keeps flying around. But I really hope you guys can't see. But it's super annoying. Get things done. I bet nobody's got the key in here. I got a max level. Let's see. Where is that thing? The sword is here. Maybe it's not. Maybe it was up there. There's a vault, I thought. Really thought it was underneath that. Maybe it's up here. Shoot. Ooh, I thought he was gonna have me. Thought he was gonna have me. He was prepared to go places. Guess what? We're retreating. This will be your epic failing. Got a little intense, guys. I really just want to see. What was that place that has it? Yeah, it's there. You ever walk in a bush and think there's somebody standing there and there's not really? Doesn't look like anybody's opened it though. I don't have a key, but kind of makes me wonder what that guy was doing. I heard him head out. I just don't know where he headed out to. I think he has a key. I think he was looking for it. But he ain't been in it because it's got the thing on it. Jump around, jump around, jump around. He's just a song like that. thinking that I want to extract this guy. I don't really care for him. He's max level though, and I don't know what my gold sprite is. I really don't want to use these. Oh crud. Where'd he go? See if we can third party this. You're not gonna shoot at all? Apparently he's not gonna shoot back. Apparently he wasn't going to fight. There is a launch pad up here, I believe. I don't know where everybody's finding all these fancy sprites at. Like, I don't find anything. Every now and then I find, like, the gold ones are the ones that I already have. Hi, Jules. Thanks for joining for my post. How are you tonight? TikTok is awful quiet tonight. Usually I have them talking to me a little bit over there. What's the gold? I don't know. I kind of like this one, but can't really pass up the mythic. This one's an emote dance. Really surprised my dog is not barking. There's like fireworks or something going off. Well, we've managed to get ourselves in another top 10 situation. Anybody watches Happy, you see her do this. Ooh. I really thought I was gonna take fall damage there. Oh, take that, buddy. Take that. I love me a chug jug. Love me, love me, love me. I don't have my sound alerts working. Top 8, and I don't like where we're ending up at. Where zone's pulling to. Be the bush, be the bush. I don't like when zone pulls through Battlewood. Battlewood? Yeah, Battlewoods. Let's see where zone is pulling to. Just move a little bit. Gonna risk our lives here. Okay, I get to bypass Battlewood. I feel like I was just here. Is there anybody over this hill? Oh, there is. Lovely aim. I really want to know what he has. Am I gonna get cocky and lose it here? Ooh, I want her gun. Okay, guys, let's find somewhere and hide. I really want to know what she extracted. Top 4 situation. There's somebody there. Yeah, somebody there. I'm scared. Top 3 situation. Oops. Can't tell if that's somebody or... yeah, there's somebody over there. Oh, sorry about the song here, guys. Hey, Alexis, how are you? Somebody in a car? I know there's somebody over there. I think that car is hiding over there. My voice sounds different. Run! We're gonna reset, guys. Of course I did. I thought I was dead there. I thought I was dead there. If she hadn't been floating around, I probably would have died. Does my voice sound bad different, Lexi? Question mark. TikTok, you have been so quiet tonight. I don't know what we listened to, but I think we might change it. It's a little hard. A little hard. Oh, that's my... We're gonna do a shop update. I'm saying it's gonna be too hard, and it's the freaking Fortnite. Higher pitch and younger. Well, I don't like the higher pitch part, but younger I'll take any day. I feel like my voice sounds weird too on here. When I go back and listen to my VODs and stuff, and I edit videos, I think I sound funny. I don't understand why. Okay, we might want to change the song. Love tonight. Okay, shop update. Rambo is here, and I have not decided if I want him or not. The 80s and 90s fangirl in me says yes. But the reality of me wearing it, probably not. And even the helicopter is super cute. Any Rocky fans out there? Oh, I do like the gun wrap. Me, Vision in the Dark. Animated Dads is back in honor of Father's Day. Ariana Grande is still here. Oh, I got some Heat Wave Shark. She's kind of cute. Is it Shark Week? The Digital Circus is still here. Creepy as all get out. My god, again. Midas is still here with his creepy cat. We got the rainbow stuff still here. Make sure if you like rainbow stuff, you come in and claim your free stuff. There's like the rainbow wrap, and there's some emotes and some other free like stuff. The no sweat skins are still the same. Toy Story stuff is still here. Game of Thrones stuff is still here. Fortnite drops are still the same. Oh, I do kind of like those shoes. What would I wear them? Let me go fishing. No, I wouldn't. Not with that anyways. I think the ice cream ones are super cute. These vans aren't too bad, but I don't like the blue in them. But does it match my hair? Hey, Real Chris, how are you? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. How are you tonight? I don't know, but that kind of slaps. I ain't gonna lie. I just am not a huge fan of the blue on him. I don't know. I've been wearing my unicorn slippers, so we're probably gonna stick with that. Locker bundle, we love supporting those. She's super cute. I don't like to wear real bright skins though when I'm playing because the competitive in me thinks that everybody can see me. And so I like to have dark colors and then have my pink accents. Masters of Universe is here. We got our jam tracks. The Ram truck. We all know that I already own that. Another car. Okay, don't forget, if you are buying stuff, you are using Glitched Mama if you don't have your own. I always, always, always say to support somebody. I appreciate this support, Real. It's nice. I really love that this little community we're growing on Facebook and that I have found and stumbled upon and showing up for one another. So I really appreciate it. You want to just stop in, say hi, hang out. Do you play Fortnite? I'm over this skin, by the way. I just have to collect my stuff. So here's the sprites that I have. I know that you can't see them all because mine's kind of in the way. So I have I don't have any Galaxy. I have not found a Galaxy. I was not planning on going live tomorrow, but I think I am going to go live for the gummy hours to try and get some more and see. I have not got any Galaxies yet, but I have 3 water, earth, and fire ones. I literally have not found anything else of the duck. I don't know why. I got the regular and gold one of the ghost. I do not have the gummy, anything else after that, and then I have the peanut. The peanuts. So I am going to be live tomorrow. I'll post it here in a little bit when I decide what I'm going to do. I think Power Hour is... I just seen it too. Oops. I ain't going to get it in time. Is it 10 to 2, 2 to 4, 3 to 5? I don't know, but I'll probably only be live for the gummy hours. It's a 2 hours this time, you know, because it's a gummy hour. I don't understand what's going on my mic. It does not want to. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Okay. Hey, Snacks. How are you? How are you tonight? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I was going to make me another drink too before I started. Do you guys stream from to Facebook? I can't remember. Curse, I know I've dropped in I think a time or 2 on yours, but I don't remember platforms. So I stream, so I'm a console player, PC streamer. And I stream using OBS. And I stream to TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. Oh, is there no loot here? And now Facebook. My question was, and the reason for asking, is I can't figure out how to get my Facebook chat box in my OBS streams. Now, keep in mind, I haven't done a whole lot. This is my first stream. So I'm still trying to figure out. I hope you had a good stream. Did you do good? How long you been streaming for? I forgot I had a crown. So my whole setup looks very wonky because from my point of view, it doesn't look the same because I'm multi-streaming, so I have all my multi-stream stuff up. But it does not let me bring yeah, my TikTok, I don't know. When I was streaming last time, my TikTok was honestly better producing almost than the other platforms, but I know this is only night 2. Like, I gotta give myself a little bit of credit here. TikTok has been super quiet. Super quiet. And OBS was my nemesis, let me tell you. Like, just getting started. Oh. I use Streamlabs too. That's how I multi-stream, is through Streamlabs. All my multi-chat stuff was, so I can't mod, well, the way that I have it set up, it's probably user error. I can't mod Twitch from the Streamlabs multi-chat. Okay, I'll definitely look for it. So I can see the chat. I can see all 3. Well, I can see YouTube and Twitch in my multi-chat. I have my because I stream through Tickfinity, or not Tickfinity, through the TikTok Studio. So I have that pulled up like I always do. But I couldn't mod through the Streamlabs chat box. And so when people were coming and posting links that I don't want them posting, I could not get rid of it. So I had to go in and to my Twitch stream manager and pop out my chat there so I can mod my Twitch chat. Do you stream Fortnite, or did you stream Fortnite tonight? I need to figure out when everybody that I like to watch and that supports me stream, so I could be supportive back, but also so I'm not always streaming when they're streaming. It's a lot. YouTube videos is definitely the way to go. Asking, and I don't, nobody kill the messenger on this one, but watching or asking ChatGPT how to do some things has always been helpful as well. It's a lot. I struggle, and I told this story the other night, but when I was streaming last time, sound was my arch nemesis. Like, just when I had one sound stream, of course, if you ask O'Doyle, my sound still has issues because he's had to correct me both times. That was just user operator though. That wasn't malfunctioning. But yikes, was not prepared. He's killing it. Just when I would get like one sound figured out in my stream, I would have problems with another situation. I do think I have overcome all that, and that took a lot of YouTube videos, let me tell you. A lot. I don't want that one. Don't want that one. That's what I was worried about lagging tonight. So do you stream? Are you a dual PC? Do you game on your PC as well? I was a little worried about lagging tonight because I have to have my stream pulled up on Facebook. So it's playing the video, and I find when I have my stream playing and I'm streaming, it lags. The stream, not necessarily my gameplay. I literally don't know what that was. Oh. I don't want that. I don't like, see, I don't like that pops up. I don't know if you guys heard that, but. So I forgot this Facebook thing. So I don't necessarily like having my Facebook up because I'm getting messages now. So I still struggle, and just when I think I have it figured out, so you have to make sure that your Twitch VOD track, which for me is track 2, the sound is off the VOD. So it plays to what you guys hear out, but it's not recording that sound. Again, it's one of those not English, watch 1,000 YouTube videos situations. It does, I mean, obviously TikTok doesn't VOD, but it's still on TikTok. I think I have, and I think on YouTube, if I remember right, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't stream to YouTube a whole lot, you can turn that setting off YouTube. So you stream, and you do have a good computer if you're streaming and playing from the same computer, because I can't do that. I tried, because I do like my gameplay from my computer better. I'm a controller player, but I still like to play. And I really haven't decided. I'm thinking about, because I'm playing on a PS4. Nobody judge. Nobody judge me. But I kind of wanted to, I've been looking at the PS5. I got my son one, because of course he comes first. But then I'm like, well, do I want another gaming computer and do where I can do a dual PC setup, or do I want to stick with a console, what I know? I've seen somebody, but I don't know where they went. Hey, Peg, thanks for joining. How are you tonight? We are just out here enjoying some Fortnite, trying not to die. I really wonder if they're in that bush, but I think if they were, we would have already annihilated myself. I low-key am not a huge fan of this for long distance. So you're actually streaming from Streamlabs. What was that?
Moist
hey, thanks for the bits, Moist. How are you? Thank you so much for the bits. Hope your night is going great. I was like, what is that noise? What is the noise? An iGaming PC. I'm gonna have to look into that. I just bought a new PC around Christmas time. For streaming. I didn't buy it for gaming in mind or to game on necessarily. And it is a pre-built. It's not a, you know, one of those. It's pre-built. So, but I bought it, the one I bought with in mind of doing upgrades to it. And I can stream from it just fine, and I can game from it just fine, but I can't do both. Well, Best Buy is where I bought the... You know what? Hold on. Now that you say that brand again, I wonder what the brand of mine is. I bought mine from Best Buy. I don't think it was quite $1,400. As soon as this game's over, I'm gonna have to look and see. Because now that you say that, I'm wondering. But when I bought it, I was pretty sure that it was not going to be strong enough to do both from. And so I bought it in mind to be able to upgrade things to it with it. So I can make it faster and not crash. Oh, I really want those. I want to see what that is anyways. Might die doing it, but... I love the ghost, but I gotcha already. Well, we made top 10 again, guys. I very seldom win 2 in a row, by the way. I really enjoyed some of the ARC Raider content. I'm dead. I know it. But you're not getting my thing. And I've really been going to get into it. However, I really struggle with some of those. And I was talking about Warzone earlier with Oil. I can handle the point of view play from Fortnite just fine, but when the gameplay with like what Warzone is and Arc Raiders is, it makes me like nauseous. I don't know if that sounds insane. So I have not got Arc Raiders yet. My son wants to do it, but it is one of those I'm wanting to do like a definitely like a once a month variety gaming night where I jump into the pool of other games, and that is definitely high on our list. But I don't want to spend all the money to get it and not be able to play it without getting sick. I was gonna message my sister. She was messaging me. Let's see here. Let me see if I can see what my computer was. Because I'm really curious, because now that you say that. Let's see, I bought it like December or January. No, it's a Cyber Power PC. But I would say if you get into friendly lobbies, yeah, I have watched some other streamers play it, and I mean, I feel like it's a lot like Fortnite. I was not a whole lot on the proximity chat in Fortnite. I feel like it's can be very toxic. And when you're streaming, you obviously want to watch about toxicity, I feel sometimes, although I don't really claim to be a family-friendly streamer. But I want to get into some new games once in a while. I really just play Fortnite. My kids try to get me in other games, and I just always resort back. I always resort back. I'm still confused why my stream element docs are not on my OBS, but I cannot figure that out while I'm streaming. It's just gonna sit here and eat me alive. But when it doesn't look like what I'm used to it looking like, so. Hey Lex, are you still out there? Paging Lexi. I think she left. I think she just dropped in to say hi. It's my niece. I redecorated the back of the room and I was going to ask her how it looked, since she has personal insight ideas. Oh, I was going to spin the wheel that round and show the wheel off again. I need to change it because when I don't have a lot of people in the chat, it's kind of hard to do chat choice things. I hate landing here, and so I have no idea why I did. I don't like landing here. There is just too much that goes on. Hear my dog out there doing something. I don't want to fight. Apparently he didn't either. I was kind of afraid I was gonna lose that. Yeah, I struggle watching other content sometimes that's not Fortnite themed, and so I don't want like my viewers to get attached to me playing one game, and then when I decide to play something else, I lose them. Which is not that that's a problem. Like, you know, I have a handful of streamers that I probably watch regularly that when one is doing something that I don't necessarily am not interested in, I'll move to the other one. But I just don't want I don't want them to get used to me only playing one thing, if that makes sense. I want to keep the momentum to be spiced up. That way that's what they're used to. I don't know. That kind of sounded better in my head. I'm also trying to find things to do, like breaks while streaming, like goals or whatever. Well, hi. How are you? I'm not really sure why you instigated that so hard when you had one shot. Ooh, I think I have that one. I'm pretty confident I have that one. I hate that you can't see that. I am pretty confident I have that one. So I ain't gonna use an extractor for it. I know I just summoned half the lobby. I know, I know, I know. Hate that there's no bushes right here. Come on, land, 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 land. We'll send him home just in case. Where's the shooting coming from? I heard it, but I'll be dang if I've seen it anywhere. I'm so over the visual graphics changes. Yikes. We're dead. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so let's... Where is... I have lost... one of my... There it is. The wheel for Fortnite. And... the wheel here. So for those of you that just joined in here recently and didn't miss it the last time, this is my Wheel of Chaos. It just has some very basic things in there and some of the things I can't do, like the ones that we're chat are picking. I may give you guys a hot minute. Okay, Snacks, thank you. But like, I'll be modding it as time goes on, and I may use it for different things. But my main goal is to use it on TikTok as like goals, incentives, and then also on Twitch as like a redemption. But I'm just kind of interested tonight, and so we might have like, you know, certain chaos nights where every time I die I have to spin the wheel, or every win I spin the wheel, or you know, I don't know. And then I'm also wanting to create an end game one to where like I have to drop on my loot, you know, if I die, or you know, if something happens, if I get a kill I have to spin it, if I, you know, have to heal, I don't know, just different things. I have a lot of plans for it, let's say it. But let's spin it and see what we get. Tell a mom confession. I forgot I had that on there. So a mom confession. Well, I don't know. I didn't expect that to be something that put me on the spot. A mom confession. I do not focus hardcore on my child's grades. I focus more on how well he's performing to his level and the reason behind why the grades are not low. I do not expect a straight A student. I do not expect a straight F student. I know a lot of times other parents want their kid to always succeed 100%. Hi, Bossy, thanks for joining. But I don't do that. I don't also reward for good grades necessarily either, because I expect you to do your best no matter what. So I don't know. That's kind of silly. But let's see if there's an in-game one we can do. Oh, drop loot after first zone. Oh, that's kind of a good one though. Okay, okay, I got you. I got you. So those of you that maybe just joined in, especially a couple of you over there on TikTok, that is my Wheel of Chaos. And I'm going to, you guys are going to be seeing it a lot because I'm going to start using it for like goals over on there. And then I also need to add it to my redemptions on the purple app. So we're going to loot up, we're going to play the game, and after first zone closes, so when it's at zone 2, we will drop our loot and loot again. Should we do a prediction on... Oops. See, I don't have my normal set here. I hate when I don't have my normal setup. Will glitched. Die. Robbie. Oh, let's die from Wheel of Chaos. Well, nah, she's got them. So I did run a prediction over on, I'm trying to get used to doing it. I know that there's not enough people here really that probably matters. You can earn channel points by watching the stream and stuff, and you can use your channel points on the predictions. So I did put a prediction up to see if we would suffer from this chaotic wheel. And what did I do to my Fortnite chat? Snacks, my dog, is been out this whole time, and I really am kind of shocked and surprised. Ooh. Well, hello. I did have to jump up and feed him here earlier because he was outside barking. Okay, so after first zone closes. Oh, is this the landing place? Apparently we should have thought about ammo before we got into a 4-person fight. They're bots. We're good. We're good. I do see a blue chest. Oh, I lost my Twitch touch. It's gonna stink because I'm gonna get everything looted up, and I'm gonna have to do something else. Where? 200 yards away. Do I wait? No, I got my loot. And I probably can't drop my loot and then pick it right back up, can I? Sounds like I'd be cheating a little bit, what do you think? I feel like I need to take care of this. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, I did not mean to open you. Invitation. Just remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free on the Purple app. Guys, where did that come from? You get 1 free sub a month and you can change it all the time. You don't have to have it to the same channel all the time. Guys, where did that come from? Oh. 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 She was coming after it. They look bot-like. Apparently so do I. Oh, what? I gotta look and see. I think I have to drop my loot. Yeah, we're on Storm 2. Okay, shoot. Okay. Alright, let's go figure this out. Oh, I ain't going that way. Eek! Clip that. Alright, well, we got a weapon. I never knew you could pick that one up. Ooh, I like that chart thing. Okay, so we're gonna take that. We're gonna get that, and actually, I'm gonna do that. Oh. Well, I didn't die instantly. Seriously.
It's time for bed.
My ALEXA. Are they up top or are they down below? How do you get up there? How do I get up there? Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes. How are you tonight? Thank you for the rose. How are you doing? I have been doing the Wheel of Chaos. I just literally had to drop all of my loot and start over. But hey, I will take whatever support anybody is willing to get. It is all so much appreciated. So much appreciated. TikTok has been really quiet tonight. I was just telling chat that earlier, like, oh my gosh, they are. Like, when I was fixing my stream setup, I jumped on to do a couple to like get the visual. And I did 2 solo games. And I was like, we may not be playing solos tonight. We may jump into squads or do reload or something else. Hasn't been too bad. We did win one. really want to go over there and see what's over there. But they have been crazy. Like, unnecessarily crazy. And God forbid if you have some kind of crazy gold or gummy or whatever on your back. How are you with all of your sprites? Have you got all of them? I have not found a single galaxy one. Yeah, that was me. I think the game before I lost, and it was the second game. I don't very rarely win 2 in a row, period. I don't claim to be a grinding gamer. You'll see more chaotic play out of me than you will. Definitely ain't gonna be joining no FNCS anytime soon. I've been gonna jump into some squads. So one thing I'm gonna tell on myself here. Yeah, I just play 2. I would love to see some of the things. The galaxies, and I'd probably, you know, like when I found the peanut one for the first time, I almost died, and I almost killed one of my squad mates because I was trying to get it in the middle of a fight. I am one of those squad players off stream that plays with no mic. Like, I know everybody hates that, but I don't know. I have a little bit of a social anxiety, and I just like to play. I like to be helpful and be a teammate sometimes, but I don't want to talk or listen to them run their mouths when you're playing with randos. Or if I make a bad play, they cuss you out. I just really struggle. So I want to get into playing squads more on stream, and so I have to overcome some of that. Got to overcome some of that. In time. And I don't have it set up. I really don't think that if I play with somebody right this moment, you guys will be able to hear them. You only hear me. And I'm still trying to figure that setup out. Still trying to figure that. I'm gonna kill myself with this, but... Top 7 situation. Yeah, I play with my son a lot. That's actually how I got into gaming. I have an 11-year-old, and so we play a lot together, and we'll play a lot of times with his friends. This is my second go around of streaming, and when I was streaming before, I kind of had a group of girls that I would play with every now and then, but when I quit streaming, I quit Fortnite for a while too. And I was like, I actually have it a lot of times where I can't hear them, because if I don't do something well enough and they start cussing me out, I get anxiety. And so I have it where I can't even hear them. Like, I just feel like it just protects my inner peace. Because they be taking it way too serious. And I'm pretty competitive, I feel like. So when you're mad because I ain't doing good enough and I feel like I'm doing pretty good, kinda... Yes, I would. That is one of my... Like, I sat down before I pushed the go live button this with all my rebranding stuff, and I set some goals for myself, and just building a... And that's the whole reason what I started streaming, was to build a community, and I just got to get myself out there. I actually joined last, like in the spring, I joined a league. and I could never get myself to play with, like, just join tournaments to play with them. And so that's one of my goals now, is to play, to build a community and have those to play with. So yes, I would love to have more people to play with, especially somebody who would understand that if I have to mute the mic because my anxiety is getting the best of me. And my son finds it so weird. He's like, you can sit there and talk to chat all night long. But we get into it, we load into a team of a bunch of people that want to talk. He's like, you freeze up. And I'm like, I don't know. I can't. I don't have a reason. I think it's not worried about being judged. Why do I feel like there's nobody around? Oh, shoot. I'm dead. Guys, I'm dead. I get this heal off. Yikes. Nope. Well, you ain't getting my... Yes, absolutely. I'm probably gonna stream. Typically I stream till 10. That's been kind of my goal, but it's Friday night, so I might stream a little bit later. So definitely jump back in if you're come back on. Yes, definitely DM me your Fortnite username, and I will try. I'm gonna be live again tomorrow. But I'll probably play with people off stream too. So that way I can get used to it and not do it on stream. So have a good night. Thank you so much for the support tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Snacks, you were covered up. Yes, so I have Discord. Snacks, I'm catching up with you. I'm sorry. I hate playing with randoms too. I don't mind necessarily the gameplay if I get a good squad. I do not understand, for the life of me, why, because you get knocked, do you leave the game? Like, I get it if... I actually can't say that I get it, period. But, like, I understand, like, if you have been knocked for some time and it's evident your teammates aren't trying to revive you, but if you literally get knocked and before I can even get over to revive you, you left the game, or I am battling as hard as I can battle to get you rebooted and you leave on me, and it's like, ugh, I hate that. So that's the first thing I hate. On stream, you have to be a little careful with randos because you never know what they're gonna say. And so I communicate with my team through comms and stuff, but I just do it without. I do have Discord, and so you'll have to look me up on there as well. I had it on OBS because these tournaments that I was doing, getting into in the spring, we had to stream during the tournament, and we had to use Discord, and it was a must. And so I remember getting it set up, and my son and I were like using it to practice with, but I never actually used it in stream. So that works for, like, if you're playing with a group of people that you are friends with Discord, but I haven't figured out how to use one headset, hear my stream stuff, and hear game chat, and you guys hear game chat. I have a chat link to where I could unplug my headset from my mic and have it hooked up to my controller, and you guys would be able to hear both parties, but then I can't hear like my stream stuff. What I was doing to bypass some of that last time was I would put an earbud in my controller Now I had an earbud in here in my mic just so I could hear the stream, things are working, and then I used this to talk. So I don't know. I just kind of get frustrated with figuring some of that out sometimes and give up on it. And just don't play with squads. But that is, like, I have a list somewhere. I make goals. I'm a checklist person, and so I sat down and made some goals. And I love watching like Happy. I don't know if anybody watches Happy Gal or Goat R2. They do a lot of playing with strangers, and it's so fun when they have a good situation. And so I would like to be able to do that too, and to an essence. But I gotta get over some stage fright. And like I said, my son's like, I don't understand why you can do this. You're on camera, they can see you, but you don't want to play squads. Where my son doesn't want to do this part and be on camera and talk to them, but he will jump into randos. But I don't know. I, as a female, have struggled a lot, like with getting in there and getting males who are very inappropriate, and that really got to me sometimes. And I shouldn't let it bother me. I know. I tried that Delulu. No, I hated it. That was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I watched a lot of streamers who played it and they were fun with it, but I hated it. I really want to get up and get some more ice and turn my air down. But yeah, that is one of my goals. And so I do have Discord. Max, it's all over all my socials are all over my Facebook. I know I've been posting a lot here lately. So definitely, and also Sarah, I think you left. But if for whatever reason the PM doesn't come through on TikTok, definitely look me up on Discord. And I am wanting to build a community. Snacks, I know you stream, and so if you're ever, I get over the fear of playing with others. If you ever wanted to like play together and stream together, that'd be great too. Like, I really am looking forward to doing that part of streaming. That is what I think I was missing the last time. And that's what I think prevented me from networking so much, is just not putting myself out there. And I know I had to put myself out there. But my son's at his dad's this summer, so I don't really play with him. I thought he might jump on stream tonight. Let me see if he's awake. But I had stuff set up at one point in time to where you could see mine and my son's both gameplay. He has my old computer, and so I had it set up to where you could see both gameplays. He does not like to be on camera. That was kind of fun for a while. I thought he might jump in here and stream and see if he wanted to play a game tonight. What happened? My glasses need cleaned, guys. Oh, I lost my Twitch. How are we feeling about the country music? Do we need... I really would like some upbeat music, but man, it starts cussing a lot, and maybe I'm choosing the wrong playlist. Maybe get away from rap and do... Okay, I can get behind this. As I'm going along, I'm trying to develop my own playlist. Do we want to equip a Sprite? So if you are watching from FB, if you would share anything, content, my live, my stream, whatever, I am really trying to hit 500 over there so I can start monetizing my stuff over there. If you are watching me on TikTok or on the Purple app or on YT, if you would run over to Facebook and follow me, share whatever. Let's see what other goals we have. TikTok, I'm really trying to get you to be more there. Oh, I just seen the community heart and heart fingers on that Sarah sent me on TikTok. I don't know why they just now popped up. Aw. I know I've seen the roses, but what else are we doing? You can sub if you are on the Purple app, and then that helps support. And then you can also, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a free sub on Twitch. That helps you as the creator, but it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. We're working on developing some goals over on TikTok. I don't have a lot of goals set up on TikTok yet. I'm still trying to figure all that out. TikTok's a little intimidating because I don't want to be here like push a like button, push a like button, push a like button. I don't want to be like that. I want to enjoy the stream, but also the support helps us keep going. I am gonna start. You're gonna see some things here before too long. I'm gonna start posting some goals that I have financially for the stream and what I'm trying to accomplish, like upgrading my console or to PC or whatever. I just bought a webcam, a new webcam, so I'm super excited about that getting in. Hopefully next stream you guys, well, you won't see it tomorrow. Next week's stream, hopefully you'll see it. I also, a Stream Deck is my next purchase. I have got to have something that I can push buttons and things happen. But so you guys see that are supporting me and you're, you know, watching my content and sharing and helping me, you know, monetize things even without you buying things. You know, if you're using my Fortnite creator code, if you start buying, you know, advanced energy stuff from me, like, so you can see where where things are coming from. And so you guys can see some of the goals that I want, because this is not a yet. It is not a pay my, you know, I'm streaming to pay my bills. That is a goal. It's I'm just streaming to make my any income and profits will be to make my stream better. If that makes, I don't know if that makes sense. They definitely did nerf the cool off period of this. I hate these boots. And I saw that sign. It says, "Be grateful, could be worse." Be grateful, could be worse. Love me a chug jug. Find some other movement. I'll probably get rid of these stupid things. Also, another little reminder, Twitch just reminded me, if you were here and you've been following me for a hot minute and you know me as Pink Mama, just know that my all of my social media has changed, and my creator code is all changed to Glitched Mama. So just remember that. I feel like most people have been pretty supportive on the change. Pretty supportive. I don't know, I'm not one of these people, but when I see a purple one, it's hard to pass it up. And also, especially those of you that follow me on Facebook, you know, be on the lookout for content, conversation starters, polls. I am trying to do a big deep dive on what you guys want to see, what kind of music you guys want to listen to, what are some things you'd like to see me play, like things to make it better experience for you. And so the more feedback I have, the better that makes things. I know there's somebody down there. Not a huge fan of this shotgun. But it's purple, so... Okay. Okay, fine. There it is. Okay, fine. I thought I heard another one of these chests somewhere. Seriously? Just keep giving me the same thing over and over. I have one whole measly kill, and I really wish that challenge would go away. I'm a loot goblin. What is it? I see purple. I see why it's all left. I'm trying to decide how late I want to go to a stream tonight. I know I've seen somebody. Ooh, we're being third-partied. Got a little intense here, guys. The visual audio shit has got me so irked. Like, it's hard to see where things are coming from. Like, I hear a car. Why can I hear it here, but I can't see it? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. They just keep going back and forth. That's what they keep doing. Yep, just over and over. It's annoying as hell. Somebody else was shooting at him. Afraid I might get third-partied here. Do you have a better shotgun? No, sir. I really feel like somebody's in the bush. Oh my gosh, this person that keeps going through the thing over and over and over again is literally gonna drive you bonkers. I don't really want those shockwaves. So I can hear him do it every time. That is him. I don't know if anybody knows what that noise is, but that's him rifting over and over and over again. I don't know if he's glitched or broke or what. Almost like somebody standing there, doesn't it? There's a lot of loot on the ground over here, guys. I'm scared. I seen purple and thought I needed to partake in it. So where is the person? They are literally just... They've got to be glitched. Or it's some kid. Six people left. think he stopped drifting finally. Finally, I think he stopped drifting. I thought there was somebody standing there. Somebody is there. I think we're just gonna... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. There's no way. It's not that serious, bud. How did it not pick him up? They broke it, or shot it, or something. No, it's still there. Ah! Oh, I hate that gun. I didn't pick that thing up. I didn't pick that thing up. Briefcase. I should have stopped and got me a barrel. Never a gold one. Where's the other two people at? Sorry guys, got a little intense. They're not in a good spot. I knew that was gonna happen. I lost him. Dang, I sold that. I sold it, I sold it, I sold it. Alright, it's time to stop and change. need to start doing a song request. I'm also going to start working on some creator badges for my Purple app followers. Hey, Brenda, how are you? I have to figure out what the requirements to get those badges are going to be. I haven't decided yet, so I'm doing good. Are you enjoying your summer? I was gonna change a song. Got sidetracked. Aw, yeah, it's fun to babysit. It's a lot of work, though. I commend you there because it's a lot. Good for you to be doing something. Nose ring hurts. Oh, I really thought I read it up, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I talked to Zane, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and we were kind of chit chat, and he told me that he was working. He told me that neither one of them had their license yet, but that he was working with Cody. So that's exciting. Play one more game and we'll see how I feel. I typically stop stream at 10. Like I said, it was Friday night, so I was probably gonna go on a little bit longer, but I'm tired, and since I'm streaming tomorrow when I normally don't, I might go ahead and call it at 10. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Yeah, I figured he was either staying with her or Cody. I asked Zane why he wasn't working somewhere. If I was those boys, I'd be getting my license and getting out of there. I probably shouldn't say that. Yeah, I wouldn't. I always thought Zane would be a pretty decent driver if he wasn't too crazy. But they need more practice. I mean, if they're bad drivers, like, it's because they don't get practice. My opinion, I should say. My opinion. Yeah, that's what Zane said. And Zane said he didn't have a car. And I was like, well, I don't understand why you don't have a car when they bought Malachi one when he turns 15, 16, whatever. But I don't know. Neither here nor there. I know I shouldn't. I try not to weigh my opinion because it really doesn't matter, but is there not a... I would probably let him do it some if I was around. As long as I knew my insurance would cover it. Ooh, I almost got you. I'll let Malachi drive that time from Higginsville. But to be honest, it's probably not a bad idea that he doesn't, because if something happened while they were driving, Brian would never let them hear the end of it. Ever. It'd be till they're 40 years old. Just like that time that that deer jumped out and hit me, like, he was mad. Like, stupid mad. The boys deal enough with enough. But they need practice. I don't know. I can't believe Shelly doesn't take me to practice. Or let him practice. How far away? Oh. Well, yeah, but she can still support him and help him do things living with Brian. I mean, he shouldn't have to live with him to, you know, I don't know. I mean, I never wanted the kids just to run and jump and get their license at 16 anyways, because I think it's kind of scary. But I know that's going to be their only way of life. How did I miss this guy? Yeah. He probably has them stay there. I shouldn't say much. He probably has them stay there when it's convenient for them. I'm sure when he goes out of town, he never takes the boys with him. Not that they want to go, but... Holy, missed that. I almost died there. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. I already have that one. Yeah, Malachi's always kind of been a, like, just taking tests in general. He's always tensed up and took it too personal. And the time that he drove my truck, like, I mean, especially for just starting out, I had no qualms. Kids aren't gonna be that great at starting out anyways. Oh, I love a float trip. We're supposed to go on one. I know we're going camping the 4th of July. Me and Xavier won't get to go, just me and my sister. And her daughter. But might have to see about you guys going with us. I would enjoy it. I'm sure Brian wouldn't allow it and Shelly wouldn't allow it, but since I'm not allowed to take the kids anywhere or hang out with them. I wish Brian would do more with them and take them places. Oh wow, W8. There is no way not to touch them. I try not to sound a little bitter. I shouldn't. I try to be a little more positive about it all, but dang. Still can't believe you guys are gonna be seniors. I'm gonna try and come to more things to see their senior year, your senior year. I told Jocelyn that I'm gonna have to live vicariously through her, so that way I could be a part of the senior stuff. It is. Xavier's in middle school. He'll be in middle school this next year. He's in band. He's playing clarinet. He went to band camp the first 2 weeks of, or first week of June, 2 weeks of June. He's gonna be pretty good at it. He's kicking my butt right now. He's on 2 different baseball teams. He's on a travel ball baseball team and he's on our regular baseball team, and we spend our day at the field. Yeah, he asked about the boys the other day if they had their driver's license. That's kind of how the driver's license conversation got started, when Zane reached out to me. But I'm sure he'd like to see people too, but he also doesn't want to get his feelings hurt when he can't see them, so he as well distanced himself, since Brian never wanted to come see him. There's a gold gummy. Everybody stay calm. Can I mark what it is? No. But it's what I have. Yeah. Everybody remain calm. Well, and I don't hold the kids accountable, just like I hope they don't hold me accountable, because I have been asked to stay away. I have been asked not to reach out. I have been asked to leave them alone. And I don't know. I just kind of had the mentality of they're old enough to do what they want, and I get doing what you have to do to keep peace. That's good for him. Keeps him out of trouble, though. Man, there's all kinds of gold ones here. I don't know what I need. I wish Zane would get into more. Do more, because I think it would help him. Do something so you guys get out of Windsor when the time comes. Well, and it's hard. I'm so busy too. And so, oh, finding time to make it to all their events was hard. And then when I did join, or then when I did show up, there was always drama. Not with you kids, with the adults involved, sadly. I'm dead. Yes, he is. Him and Cody both were that way. Yeah, it's definitely not that I don't care. It's just that I had to take a step back and stop for my own mental health. I had to take a step back for Xavier. And for the boys, honestly, because like me being around was causing them problems. So, you know, try doing more, you know, and the two-faced stuff from the adult involved, you know, trying to say he wasn't inviting me and he didn't want me there, and then I show up because he invited me, and then he's mad because I'm there. Like, just all that stuff was, I mean, there's a lot of the boys didn't see in here that I kept from them because, I don't know, they just need to live. But Zane is unfortunately a people pleaser, and I think it's because he's always been kind of the outcast of the kids, and he's always trying to not be the outcast. And that's the adults' problem. Not that I was ever, I'm not sitting here saying, like, I should have done more. Like, I'm not saying that, you know. I definitely have faults. So, but the only thing I'll say is we look and see who's single, and we look and see who's not. And that usually tells a lot when people break up. Actually, it will be, I moved out 3 years in July, the end of July. So it'll be 3 years the end of July. And I am still single. And have no plans of that changing. I probably won't date until Xavier's out of high school, unless just the right thing comes along. You guys, you and Malachi, got any college plans? It does. It absolutely protects my peace. The thought of having to answer to a man makes me absolutely want to throw up. The thought of not being able to do what I want, go where I want, say what I want, spend my money how I want. So, and then I also, like, I'd kill somebody if they were mean to Xavier. So, like, that's the other thing is, like, Xavier's at that age that it just needs to be him and I. And I took some time to heal. It'd be good for him to go to Lintech. I just like to see you kids have a goal. I don't really know what the goal it needs to be. And that's what my own kids, like, I've always, like, my stepkids I did, like, just have a goal, you know? I probably killed the wrong one. I need more loot before I really push anything. The Union, I'm gonna tell you, if those kids ever go to the Union, don't say it's because I gave them the advice to, because they know that's what my ex-husband did. But the Union is an awesome idea. I would love to see the kids join a Union and work hard and make really good money. Like my stepson, Tyler, I think you guys have met Tyler. Like, I mean, That's what he did because his dad's a millwright. He joined the union with his dad. They paid him to go to school, or whatever training he needed, and then, you know, making upwards $50 an hour. Like, it's hard work though. I mean, it's not necessarily sit behind a desk work. He finds out what trade he wants to do. I mean, I have some, you know, connections on where he needs to go. Yeah. I mean, my ex-husband's a millwright. So that's the union welding. Welding for the union. I mean, he makes $100 an hour most time. Like, you know, he makes really good money. Now, he's been doing it for 20 years. But you also have like paid benefits and stuff, and he does do some traveling. Like, I understand some traveling, and it's not something he's probably going to be able to live in Windsor and do without going out of town a lot. But, you know, the money's good, and, you know, he would test in to see like what he knows and how well he does, and then after that, like, let's say he tested and he got like a 80%, he would get 80% journeyman wages, which, you know, 80% of $40 is still quite a bit of money. And then they educate him, and he goes to classes through the union until he is up to 100%. He doesn't have to go to Lintuck, though. If the union, this is my opinion, if the union is the plan that he wants, then I would just join the union and let them pay him to go to school. Otherwise, he's going to have a college bill. He doesn't have to go to school to do welding. She's over there. I don't know where she went. Now, it's going to put him in Kansas City or St. Louis to do classes. Depends on which union he joins out of. I just don't want to see him stuck like Cody is. I just hope those boys do well. That's all I want. I want to see them become better than what has been given to them. Show people that they can't stop them. Her mom ever come around at all?
Good work. Now,
I don't know if she may still be locked up. I don't know.
due to our competition. ducked my
I asked if
calls.
their mom came around at all, or if
You
she was.
ruffle my feathers.
Move now.
Yes, I will move. Sorry. I mean, that's not funny, but I mean, it's just kind of sad that that's the situation. The last time that I knew that they had seen him, was we had met Shelly at McDonald's one night, and this was before Brian and I split. Like, actually, it may even been when we had Keldon, and we had met Shelly, whatever, and pops in to the drive-through, their dad, and she's like, "Oh, I'm here with the boys," whatever. The boys didn't know who he was. He didn't get out of the car and go over and talk to kids. Nothing. Somebody landed there. We're in a top 8 situation. Let's change the song. Which I respect that to an extent. Especially because the way life is, like, and people popping in and out of your life is hard. But I don't know. Definitely not somebody the kids need to have a relationship with. Just FYI. Definitely not. Last I knew, their mom was in prison. No, I guess I didn't. That's crazy, though. I know when he moved in up there next to the Powers, I know they were so mad. Is he still living in the same place? I'm assuming you're talking about the dad was burning trash, so hit their dad. I tell you, it's a wonder the kids have turned out as good as they are. Not that I want to toot my own horn, but had I not been in their life so long, I don't know if that's the way it would have been. I know nobody adults down there would say that. Oh shit. Woo! Almost died there. I tried to get them as normal as they could. Even though they weren't my kid. I was doing it all alone for the most part. Yeah, that makes me want to throw up too, but that's neither here nor there. I know there's somebody here. To my knowledge, she didn't do a whole lot. Maybe right after I left, she might have done some things, but... Out in the open like this is dangerous. I didn't know he was in there with me. Without saying too much, that doesn't surprise me. And I kind of had a feeling that some of the things that wanted to be done was because I was doing them and to like be in competition. So I don't know. That's kind of my own opinion. To kind of be like, oh, look what I'm doing type thing. Hey, Jess, thanks for joining. Sarah, I seen you pop back in too, I think, for a minute. Hope you're welcome back. Interesting. Hi, Serenity. Thanks for joining. She probably, I don't know if something happened. As far as I know, the girlfriend controls everything, so if she didn't want her talking to her, or him talking to her, I can always tell when, because I still talk to Brian some. Like he'll randomly during the day message me, and I'm like, and so I wait till he's around the girlfriend. Like I don't know. I'm petty. Like don't hi talking to me. How did you find out about the new Star Wars game modes in Fortnite? in game. Maybe some streamer. Maybe some Fortnite channels. Maybe social media. That was an awkward little thing. I don't either. And I try, honestly. I mean, there's times that I like. Oops, I thought I had. Oh, unlock a set. There's times curiosity gets me, like 2025. That's crazy. That's so sad though. Like he still uses my email address for things. I think he did finally get his Lowe's credit card because I found out that he spent $700 on something, and I was like, "Hey, I just got an email that you got your bills due or whatever. And I just want to make sure you knew about it." And so I don't think he liked that I knew he spent $700 on something. And I'm like, "What the heck did you spend $700 on? Like, you don't ever spend that kind of money." Not that it's not that I care, and I just like let him be. Like, I know the way it'll end. I mean. Unless something drastically has changed, it's only numbered down to by another year or two, and it will, I tried telling him some things that I found out about her, and that didn't go over very well. So if she scams him, she scams him, and he deserves it. But she has a little bit of a record. And he took it as me being like jealous and petty, and I'm like, I ain't jealous. I left you. Like, I don't know. But the only thing that I don't like, and that has kind of upset me, is the priority the kids took after I left. $700 for a new toilet? But about damn time. I was like, well, we just bought a new washer and new fridge right before I moved out. Yeah, that was something I picked up on too, is I don't feel like she goes to the kids' functions as much and is as supportive of the kids. I don't know. I'm trying to watch my tongue a little bit. She's looking for a roof over her head. Money, I seen that she was driving his car. He always just struggled buying things, as you know. I mean, you see what the condition of the house was. He always struggled spending money. He loved things falling down around him. That was a lot of our arguments. Well, kudos to her, I guess, because I know what he's like. I'm trying so hard not to like be negative here. She has about 3 good years with him before the real him will come out. He's real good at this front and stuff that he puts on, and he caters to them and gives you, oh, look what I have. This is fancy. Oh, look at my car. You want to drive my car? And then about 3 years, the real him comes out and things start changing, and he's not as nice, and then everything's a problem. And so we'll see. I don't know. What slipped out? Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that's because, I mean, we're pushing the 3 Yeah, we're pushing the 3-year mark. So I would say over the next year, things are going to go from not smoozy to, or from smoozy to not smoozy. And she'll either put up with it or she'll leave. And I put up with it for about 2 years, about a year and a half, probably. And he's not going to change. I just hope when she leaves that she doesn't bleed him dry financially, because that's the knowledge that I have. But he also deserves whatever he gets. But I think of the kids. I knew they weren't officially married. And I don't know how the whole her not having a job thing is working, because that was the thing with me, is he wanted me working. But he also wanted me supporting the kids and buying things for the kids and stuff. And I did until I didn't. And then that's when we had to start having problems. Well, and that might make him, as long as she is doing the wifely duties, and he'll never get married. Like I told him that day that he told me they were getting married. And I'm like, they ain't getting married. You ain't getting married. I know you. And as long as she is cooking, cleaning, tucking her head, doing what she wants him to do, it'll survive. But the second she's done being that way, it won't. And that's what I did for 3 years. Maybe 4. That's all he wanted, is somebody to cook, clean, take care of him, and take care of the kids. And when I called him out on that, that's when the fight started happening. This one fly that keeps flying around. Well, you would, at first, you'd earn it. Now that she's been cleaning, maybe not, but all he had to do was be nice to me. He didn't have to pay me anything, but he had to be nice to me. You know, this is probably getting into a lot on this. Sorry for anybody else that's listening. Getting at me real deep. When one summer, the summer before I left, was trying to get him and I to go to Springfield and stay the night in a hotel and go to the farm show, just me and him. And he told me, and he didn't understand why I wanted to do that. And then I was also at the same time frame trying to get him and me to go to the state fair, adults only, and as a date. And he said, we're married. Why do I need to date you? I don't need to date you. I don't need to go stay in a hotel with you. I can sleep with you right here. And so that was kind of when I started my change in the way I handled things, and was gone a year later. Yes, that is exactly his personality. He will start, it goes to, I give you whatever you want. You can drive my car. You can live here free. All I want you to do is do this, and, I'll cater to you, to He's tired of doing those things. He's tired of you driving his car. He's tired of all this stuff. And so we're going to start cracking jokes about not liking it, making you think I don't like it, when in reality, and then he just goes to, I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to tell you how I feel. And literally would tell me, this is how it's going to be. And if you don't like it, you can leave. And then got mad when I left. And I was going to work. I was going to pay for my own car. He was not going to help me. I was going to keep the house clean. I was going to cook the meals. I was going to be there for the kids. He wasn't paying for shoes and school clothes and things like that. If I wanted the kids to have that, I was going to have to do that. If I wanted to go do something with the kids, that's fine. You can go do it, but I ain't paying it for you. So... this gnat, I don't even know where it comes. Like this one gnat. Guys, let's play one more game. So just sitting here listening to me yap. Well, and we had a couple really long talks, especially when he was trying to get me to come back, even after he was with her, about things he needed to do and things he needed to work on if he was going to ever try and make anybody else happy. Maybe he listened as fast as he jumped into the relationship. I don't think he did, but I hope things are different. I hope I'm wrong. Because I really do think if things go south, this girl will take his money and his things, and he will feel the wrath of her leaving. But it is an act. I do feel like it's an act. And he can put an act on for a really long time. I remember I was talking to Angela one day after we separated. And of course, you know, he paints the town. Her accounts don't work. Yeah, I know, like, she's changing things on, like, because I know Brian doesn't know how to do that stuff. Well, just a little tidbit. If you look her up on CaseNet, she has a little bit of forgery problem. So, and I tried telling him that, and he didn't want to believe me. I don't know if he knows about it now. But he was always worried I was going to steal his money. Well, he may have actually found somebody who will. Oh, but I was talking to Angela one day, and we were kind of just like, you know, like, what happened? You guys seem so nice. And I start talking about some things that were going on, and she's like, Brian, are you sure? Are we talking about the same person? No way. And then I had some proof of a few things, and like, he just paints the town that he acts a certain way, and that's not who he is. Yeah. She actually has a record of that, and it's on CaseNet. It's not just me talking bad about her, and I try to explain that to him too. So I really hope he is watching his money. And she was living with her dad when he met him, and I said, she's gonna be living with you faster than you know it. Nope, nobody's moving in with me. I said, she needs a place to stay. Yes, she is. Yes, it will happen. Well, next thing I know, she's living there, and her name's on the back of his truck. I know what that was about. I just got tired of Cornell. Cornell, I believe. I am feeling like getting out of here is probably a good idea. Now, I asked Angela about her when when I found out they were dating. Not when he told me they were dating, because they were dating before they told me, but he doesn't know that I know that. Because she announced herself. Well, she didn't announce herself, like talk to me, but she made her presence known on my social medias. So I reached out and asked, like, because I was worried about the kids. I was like, is she gonna be bad for the kids? And she's like, well, I don't really know her, but you know, from what I do know, she seems like she's fairly nice, at least, you know, so I don't know. I would be curious to know if she's ever came clean to Brian about it. No, I don't know. Because when I was talking to him, trying to talk to him about it, I was the jealous ex who was trying to ruin things for him. Well, you need to tell Malachi so Malachi can tell her. Tell him. Just don't say it came from me, because they'll think that it's false. I told him one day, the way the conversation started was, I was like, well, you're always worried about me taking your money. I said, well, I think you finally find one, I will. And he says, oh, you're just jealous. And I'm like, honestly, literally at this point, if I wanted you, I could still have you. So that's obviously not it. I said, but when we have a record of stealing and spending money that's not ours in forgery, and he's like, oh, that is not true. You're just making up shit, whatever. And I said, you know what? Just talk to her about it. Just ask her. Just ask her. I said, but I'd watch your money if I were you. Well, the fact that she has access to all his logins makes me believe that he doesn't know. And he's not smart enough to pull it up and look. Suspicious of Zane? Or of what? Well, if I thought I was suspicious, I'd have one. He didn't ever like my cameras. Oh. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, some teenagers are gonna be teenagers, you know? If he was home more and did more, oh, that's not here or there, but he would know more. Well, I'd have cameras and I'd let him know. Like, he hated it when I had cameras and when I tried to discipline what was going on. What's he gonna do if he catches it? You know? Does she still live in Coal Camp? How the heck is she getting there? Oh. Gotcha. What's he gonna do if he finds out that they are sneaking? He ain't gonna do nothing. Does the girlfriend help with the kids at all? Like, if she's not working, why can't she run Malachi into work and help him get the driver's license and... Oh, I almost shot your friend. Oh. Well, it probably wouldn't go over very well. And that's the other thing is if she's not trying to discipline the kids, that's also going to be good for her and Brian because Brian doesn't like it. So, because that was what I was like, I have a kid here, and if my kid's going to get in trouble for something, because I ain't going to let my kid act like a fool, the kids are going to be in trouble too if they act like a fool. And so when I spank him, it was always a fight. From Brian. Yeah, I remember one night he's telling me, he's like, this kid never sleeps. Well, I used to have cameras, like baby monitors, because there was things going on while we were sleeping. I was trying to control it. Oh yeah, I'm like, sucks. Yeah. I can't believe that's only doing 6 damage. He kind of realized what the heck I was doing all this time. How did that not hit them for anything? That's good. That's my biggest thing is like, put out the negativity that they live around the best they can. Duck your head, do what you need to do to get graduated, get out of school, get your driver's license, get a job, and just get the fuck out of there. Like, that's just what and I was really trying to duck my head until they had their driver's license and stay until they were old enough to provide their own ride, because I knew they would never get to do anything. He wouldn't take them to practices and shit like that, and I knew they'd be right back with Shelly. You know, and Shelly always thought I was the one to keep from them. It wasn't. It was Brian. Brian didn't want her around. Yeah. I mean, or even, I know you want to be close to your family, but if he's going to be working in Kansas City or St. Louis or whatever, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have more job opportunities further away, even further than Warrensburg. But Warrensburg, at least, if he goes to Kansas City, that's like, you know, a 45-minute drive. Not too bad. Green Ridge, there's nothing around Green Ridge. I mean, you guys do what you want to do. I'm not saying that. But you want to be able to go, you know, where you guys can work and make some money. And it sucks driving to Sedalia. Yeah. Well, even if he doesn't join the union, I mean, even for you, like, I don't know what kind of job you want, but the closer to the city you get, the more job opportunities you're going to have. Sedalia probably has more opportunities. I'm telling you right now, moving to Warrensburg would irk him. Because I think it would have to do with me. Well, and that might be, you know, something that you decide that you want to do in the future, you know, permanently is something with kids, you know. Um, daycares, teaching, get you in somewhere in an office somewhere. I just work in an office. I mean, I deal with insurance, but you know, some of those jobs can come pretty easy. Yay, that's exciting. I'll definitely have to be on the lookout. I'm gonna be down that way. Well, I was gonna come down for the 4th, then I ended up going camping, but Jocelyn just got a new house, and so I'm gonna come down and see her place. Her and I are still really good friends. We do things together all the time. We went to a couple concerts together. Still my best friend. Yeah, I'm super excited for him. I got a farm now. I was gonna go out and hang out there for 4th of July, but then we decided to go camping. So I gotta find another time to come down there. Xavier's at his dad's right now until July, the 1st week of July, 2nd week of July. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Well, girl, I'm gonna get off here. I really appreciate you chatting with me tonight. Tell the boys I love them. Miss them. Keep their head on straight. You too. I'm sure it's a challenge putting up with them. So, catch me again if you see me on again. Everybody else, I will be on tomorrow. Let's see, what time is the power hour? Snacks, are you still out there? So at 1 o'clock. So I'll probably be on, I'll post on my platform when I'll be on. I'll probably be on around noon. Ooh, I gotta see what time we have ball practice tomorrow. It may be right at 1. Maybe right at 1. But I will catch everybody tomorrow. I really appreciate all the support we've had, the gifts, and hanging out and talking with me.